can see, first time I'm using my smartphone for this. I wish I have a tablet and it's supposed to be easier. But, oh. But anyway, I went to Japan from April 30th to May 5. It's one of the busiest time in Japan. It's called Golden Week. There's a holidays, a couple of holidays altogether. Some people took like 9 days off straight. So a very busy time in the first 3 years of pandemic. So I went to Japan. It's 9 hours from Hawaii. So this is Hawaii here. And Japan, I landed in Osaka. And supposed to be 9 hours, but I think our plane landed like almost 1 hour before, earlier. So it was very good because I was able to exchange the rail pass and book the schedule, everything for the train. The rail pass is pretty good for foreigners that you purchase here, but you have to exchange to the actual pass. It's called Midori no Madoguchi, Japanese airline, aerial green window. So you have to go over there physically and get. So sometimes people line up. So it took time, but I'm glad that I was able to have enough time. And first I went to Kyoto and visited this called Karasuma Church. It's related to the Hilo Church. So I know the sensei over there, so I wanted to visit them since it's only like an hour travel to Kansai Airport to Kyoto. It's 70 minutes, I think. The first time. They have a unique church before, the big stone on the church, on the roof. Very famous. But since the hotel purchased the area to build a new hotel, so they moved to behind the building and they built a new church. They received blessing, they say, because there was so much maintenance because the building getting old, so many leaking, and they was kind of blessing for them that they are able to move and they build a new church. And they took me to the Nijojo, the World Heritage is in Kyoto. This is one of the famous, gorgeous gate. It was pretty good, very close to the church. So I travel here to Gohonbu to Fukuoka back to Gohonbu, and go to Osaka and Yao Church for the I was a guest speaker for their autumn grand service. So this is a Karasuma Church inside. It's not a big church, but very comfortable, very new, but they use the old church furniture, the thing, so very sacred, feel very sacred. This is a church, this is Okekai. And I went to Gohonbu headquarters. This is the headquarters worship hall. And this is the Konko-sama in the morning prayer session at 4 in the morning. So Konko-sama. I tried to it's Odemashi, the 3:45. Konko-sama go to worship hall from his home. So some people see that, welcome and thank Kami-sama every morning. So I tried to go. I woke up like 3:30, so I was not able to make it, but I will see Konko-sama walking to the Gohonbu. So this is the replica of the founder's worship hall, actual place, and it's a replica, but it looks like this, and a different angle. And this is a well. And this is the actual well the founder used. And this is the kawara. It's the crest, and this is the moon, and this is the sun. And this is another crest right here on the way to the gravesite from the replica of the founder's worship hall. Oh, this is inside the worship hall. This is an actual place. So probably founder sitting here 160 years ago. You can go over there if you go home. It's not like this setting currently, so it's not like that when founder's time. But this is a worship, the kami altar, and this is where the founders was sitting. And this is the founder's grave site. This is the monument, founders. This is the center. Usually it's closed, but when we have a service, it's open. The door is open, so you can see the actual monument. This is a path from it's called Yuzaki Mountain, so near the successive Konko Sama's gravesite. So I thought kind of nice, so I just took pictures. Oh, the same pictures. And this is another path from the seminary to worship hall. So if you enter the seminary, you walk this path every day to go to the worship hall for the morning prayer session. Oh, it's a bamboo shoot. And this is a festival hall. It's a countryside, so kind of huge one all of a sudden. And this is actually my home's back door. And worship hall from the back side. Usually we see the front side. This is from the south side, the back side. And this is Amagi Church, our parent church. So I went to Fukuoka Prefecture from Gohonbu to see our parent church, visit the parent church in the first time in 3 years because of the pandemic. I went to Gohonbu last year, but I was not able to go to Amagi Church, first time. And this is a morning prayer session, different angle, the same Amagi Church. This is a Kokura Church. Looks like the same, but different church. It's Amagi Church, a parent church, but great-grandparent church. And is the Kami altar, Mitama altar, and Okeka here. And this is the castle, the Fukuyama Castle from the station. It's the nearest station from Gohonbu. About 30 minutes from Gohonbu, you can get on the bullet train. So very close to the station. Very unique church because so close to the church. One castle actually on the station is on the castle. So this is the probably second closest castle from the station. Yes, you can see the rail. And this is the main castle. The main castle. And this is the headquarters from the steps. This is the main worship hall. And this is a training institute. If you take the course for intensive spiritual faith course, you can stay here. It's the same building. When there was actually a worship hall before, central worship hall, before the current one built. This is my home's altar, home altar. This is all my grandmother's gift from somebody since she turned to 100 years old. And this is our church, the Reverend Kunito's church. I went here for Goyo. I was a guest speaker for the church. And I was the guest speaker here. This is a church altar. I wore the black clothes. It's called Konkokyo. And I rented from Kunito Sensei. Kunito Sensei's grandparents one. And this is his parent churches in Osaka. It's very unique because this was built before World War II. And in Osaka, there's so many bombs dropped from the American battle airplane. So many churches burned, but this wasn't burned. So very old style church. This is a Okekai. This is a unique, some kind of cover the screen to get some private. Yeah, so that's all. But I'd like to read the teaching from Voice of the Universe today, page 40. Number 130, page 40, Voice of the Universe, page 130. When practicing faith, there are more blessings which cannot be seen than those which can be seen. The blessing you unknowingly receive number more than the blessing you knowingly receive. If you think about it, you will come to realize the many divine blessings that you have received. If you can do this, you are a true believer. When practicing faith, there are more blessings which cannot be seen than those which can be seen. The blessing you unknowingly receive number more than the blessing you knowingly receive. If you think about it, you will come to realize the many divine blessings that you have received. If you can do this, you are a true believer. 信心していれば目に見えるおかげより目に見えないおかげが多い。知ったおかげより知らないおかげが多い。後で考えてみてはじめてあれもおかげであった、これもおかげであったということがわかるようになる。そうすれば本当の信者である。So first I landed at airport from Osaka airport. It was very early, so I was saw just the blessings. But when you think about entire trip, there's so many blessings I received. If you think about it, there's a many. The weather was good, even though the weather forecast says it's going to be rain, but only drizzling at the end of my trip. But basically, good weather. Very cold second day and go home headquarters. I thought the May is pretty warm day, but in the morning it was pretty cold. I didn't bring the thick clothes, so I have to borrow my from mother, my father's stuff. He passed away 10 years ago, but she had some pajama for my father, so I have to borrow that. When breeze in the morning, the white, my breeze was white, so it was interesting. Like, oh, I haven't experienced this one for a long time. Then when I visit the Kokura Church, it's so warm, welcoming. They give us a lot of good food too. Usually don't, but somehow. And when I'm Market Church, I usually stay at Market Church, but my parents-in-law booked a hotel nearby, and there's an onsen, so it was good. But when staying at Go Home headquarters, actually my home, my mother's place. And because the forecast said it's going to be rain, so my mother is concerned. So she lent me the umbrella, the small umbrella. So I was so happy that her kindness, I thought like I don't need, it's going to be okay. But since she think about me, so okay, I borrow. So I borrowed that small, I didn't use, but I was happy. And it was a blessing to see her kindness. And in Kokura Church, since I have a baggage, the sensei was old, yeah? And they concerned about me, two sensei, the head administrator and the sister. I have a baggage and I walk to the station. It's about maybe 15 minutes. It was okay. I was okay, but they call the church member if he can take me to the station. But he was in the barber shop, so he couldn't. So he called a sensei, another sensei, who will be the successor of this church, but stay in the other church, about 30 minutes away. But let's try. So they call him. And actually, he was near the church, Kokura Church. So he was able to come right away, like a couple minutes. And he took me to the station. So I'm glad because the sensei, the old sensei, was concerned of me. Even though I'm okay, I was okay. So if nobody take me, maybe they continue to concern about me after I left. Oh, he's okay, you know. But since the Reverend Katsura, the successor, nearby, and he took me to the station right away, it happened. He's supposed to be in the 30 minutes away in his church. Somehow he was near the church. They didn't know that, but just called, and he was there for me. So I'm glad that he took me to the station. So for me, for the sensei, elderly sensei, and I think the young sensei too, because I was able to talk to him. He came to Hawaii for our anniversary, so he shared his experience to me. There was a blessings. Then also, look back at my trip, I was healthy. And my purpose is to give a sermon at the Yao Church in Osaka, almost the very last day of the trip. What if I got sick or injured, and if I was not able to serve as a guest speaker? Yeah, that's the main purpose. So I realized I can't. I was so healthy. I was able to give ohanashi in Japanese for the church members over there. And think about it, I kind of, you know, of course I'm healthy, but what if I got sick, got a cold? So it was a blessing. Oh, look back the trip. It was a big blessing to me. I never pay attention, but was a big blessing. You know, when you go to trip, we enjoy the trip, right? It's supposed to be happy, good time. But sometimes we got sick. It happens sometimes. But we have to be thankful that we're able to complete this trip in good health. I look back, I wanted to see my friend in Japan, old friend in Japan, maybe have some kind of go to a restaurant, drink together, but somehow maybe I shouldn't somehow. But I'm glad I didn't, because if you go so happy, because I haven't seen them for many years, and I think I'm so happy, maybe drank a lot too much alcohol, maybe I wasn't healthy, maybe too much alcohol, maybe got sick, headache, but I didn't somehow. So it was a blessing too. So when I look back on my trip, there's so many blessings. Because I want to show pictures and think about my trip, and then realize there's so many blessings I never pay attention, almost ignored. But I am glad that opportunity that look my trip, and there's so many blessings I should appreciate. Every day we think like regular day, normal day, just normal. But there's so many blessings we will look back. I think that's very important for us to realize so many blessings. Maybe not significant or maybe very miraculous, but we should recognize and say thank you. And that's a big difference. Always, First Konko-sama said, appreciation is a foundation. Lastly, I'd like to read one more teaching from the Voice of the Universe, page 18, number 56. page 18, number 56. The light that the sun shines upon us is a divine blessing. The rain that falls is a divine blessing as well. All humans are allowed to live in the midst of divine blessings. People are born amid divine blessings, live amid divine blessings, and die amid divine blessings. The light that the sun shines upon us is a divine blessing. The rain that falls is a divine blessing as well. All humans are allowed to live in the midst of divine blessings. People are born amid divine blessing, live amid divine blessing, and die amid divine blessings. I was happy to visit Japan and visit so many churches, see a friend, people over there. I haven't seen them. I think that was blessings. They also, I have blessing I ignored because I want to show pictures, so I was able to see. But sunlight, rain, that's all blessings. But maybe we ignore them, daily blessings, because so used to. But Konko-sama said, even the sunshine is divine blessing, rain, divine blessings. We're all allowed to live in the midst of divine blessings. So we have many divine blessings. Whenever we go, the home, church, college, or school, a trip, all blessings. So I'd like to conclude today. I'd like to recite Tenchiku Kakitsuken closing prayer. But I'd like to encourage you to join the pilgrimage. You're going to have a pilgrimage to attend our founded 140th anniversary in October. Thank you. Recitation of Tenchi Kakitsuke, page 6. Kigami Konko Daijin, Tenchi Kane no Kami Shin ni Nigae, Okage wa waga kokoro ni ari, Kongetsu konnichi de tanomei. Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, heart grateful and caring. In harmony and joy, look to Kami always, now and forever. On this very day, pray. Closing prayer, page 15. Dear Divine Parent of the universe, we are deeply grateful for the mediation. We offer heartfelt gratitude for divine blessings, material, spiritual, temporal, and eternal. We pray a divine favor be granted to one and all, each and every day. very much. So now let's sing Shining Shimmering Light. Please write if you're able. Gilbert, please. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you, Gilbert. The announcement. Right after this, we have church goyo. So we're gonna make a shide. So if you have time, please join us for goyo. And next Sunday, 28th, monthly service and the church cleanup. And May 29th, Memorial Day, we visit the punch bowl and visit each gravesite related to Konkokyo. It's about 30 gravesite. If you'd like to join, please come here at 8 in the morning. So we go together to the punch bowl and visit, a short visit to each gravesite and have some short prayer. In June 4, Sunday service at 10 o'clock. And after that, it's going to be family Sunday, Parents' Day celebration, potluck party. So we have potluck party upstairs. So if you'd like to join, please come. And the sign-up sheet in the potluck, the food in the back. So please sign. And 85 and over, if you're 85 and older, you don't need to bring anything. And June 11, monthly service and family Sunday. And June 17, the Saturday at 10 o'clock, Yoshino Sensei, Reverend Masahiko Yoshino, the former head minister, the 10 years memory service will be held here. And the next day, June 18, Wailuku Church's 60th anniversary will be held at the Wailuku Church in Maui. So we have no church service here on that day, June 18. Anything else? Not? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We have omiki today, and so please have some. Thank you. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Sorry. The pilgrimage, the itinerary is on the back, so I have some. Please let me know if you want. I can email to you. That's the Yano Sensei that actually travel, but we can have some the tour in the Fukuyama Castle, in the Tomonoura, and the Gohonbu headquarters, the Grand Service, 140 Konko-sama, and they plan to have, if you join the Yano Sensei, go to the Koya-san, or the World Heritage too. But also, it's kind of far, so if you like to have join the Konkokyo tour and the Konko towns, I'm forming the tour for that. So let me know. Thank you.
Sorry.